take a look at this. Clean that off. I was working a trig problem. Okay, now I'm in Google Finance here, and let me look up a company. Okay. Now, to collect data points, you can simply put your mouse over a particular day. For example, let me change this to, instead of looking at, I'll look at 3 months. So I just click the 3M. And if I put my mouse right here, this is, yeah, I guess that's fine. This is January 3rd right here. I'm going to go with the new year since that's probably easiest. January 3rd, that's the third day of the year. So I can have some data points. Third day of the year. And if I go back here, where's the third day of the year? Here, they tell us that the, I'll choose price. You see it says price in the upper left-hand corner, says 68.66. So, 68.66. Now I'm going to choose another data point. This one would be the 9th. That's probably good. 9th is 68.71. 9th is 68.71. And I'll choose another one here that's maybe the 13th is 67.13. 13th is 67.13. And I'll come up. Where's my mouse? Okay, there it goes. There, that's 17th is 68.42. That's a very clumsy way to do it. You can also, I think, go into historical prices, and you can download it via Excel if you want to go to that effort. But I'm happy with that right there. And try to pick like days in January or days in the current month. You get over to here, you get to February. That's February 9th. Well, that'd be 31 days in January plus 9 days in February. That would give you the 40. So you'd have to put 40 in here. This would be the number of days since the start of the year. Okay, now we're going to put that in the calculator. So you go to Stat, go to Edit, and in L1, I already have some numbers, but let me put 3, 9, 13, and 17. So those are my the days since the beginning of the year. And over here, I'm going to put $68.66, 68.71, 67.13, and 68.42. Okay, so I'm going to exit out, so I'll do second mode. Now you only have to do this option here one time, but I'll do second 0 to go into the catalog. And then we'll push this button, looks like X and -1, that'll quickly take me down to the D's. And you want to choose diagnostics on. And then press enter. And it'll come back and say done, so there's nothing more exciting you have to do there. Then you push your stat button, right arrow to calc, and we tell what kind of polynomial we want. Let me choose quadratic. and then press enter on it. Now, the r squared, the closer it is to positive 1, the better the model is. So this is 0.28, which isn't very good. So we do a stat, calc, and cubic regression, and then press enter. And that's, wow, that's good. That's 1. So that'd be a really good model. So our model, what we're going to do is we take the A, B, and C, and D here, and we plug it into our equation up here. I'll round them 3 decimal places. So that'll be A, or Y is equal to 0.009 x to the third. And B is negative 0.273, rounded 3 decimal places, x squared. C is 2.192, rounded 2 decimal places, x. And D is 64.286. Now this we could use, to, assuming it followed the same pattern, we could use it to predict days further out. That's the idea of a model. But you would just put in your data points here, your stock you chose, and then your model, and that would be all you'd need to put for that particular discussion. You don't have to meet the minimum amount of words on this one.